It's the American dream of ownership. America is built on ownership. Everything about it, okay, is built on ownership. It's built on commerce. It's built on... I love the fact that I built something that is now an asset. I can pass it on to my kids. I can give them what I built. It's a vehicle of something. The tax laws, everything, it benefits ownership, okay? Ownership. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 9% Show. I'm your host, Steven Burton, and here at the 9%, y'all know we keep everything 100. If I haven't done it, not doing it, or not about to do it, it will not come out my mouth. We are here for another episode, and today we are talking about why business is better than a job. You know, we just keeping it 100 over here. This is all it's about. Obviously, I'm skewing to pro business over here because the life I chose to live. But you know, I'm sure there's some people that can challenge this and have a healthy debate about this type of stuff. But I'm about to drop at least 5 things that I think why business is better than a job and why you should strive to own your own business. Why you should, if you're on the fence about it and you've popped in this video because you need some extra motivation, I am here to give you that extra motivation. And that's exactly what we about to do. But before we do that, as y'all know, got to take our toast for the 9%ers out there. Toast to y'all. Y'all will get there soon. Or if you're already in it, toast to y'all. Salute. All right. So we are talking about why I love business, okay? And why I would never, God willing, never work a regular job again in my life. God willing, come on now. But I'm gonna give you 5 things. We gonna start this popping. And the number one thing, and you could probably assume the number one thing, is the freedom and the flexibility, okay? That is something I will not turn in for. I don't know what the dollar amount is, okay? Maybe there is a dollar amount to jump me off the ledge. I remember talking to one of our previous episodes, talking with Mercedes Kaufman, a therapist, and she has her own practices. And I almost slipped up. A couple million might get me back, but I don't know. No, but truly, your freedom is priceless. Like, when I first quit my job cold turkey and started my business, I remember one day I was walking my dog, and I was walking my dog at 11 a.m. and I was just looking around like, wow, this is what it looks like. Because you got to understand, I went from being all in school, all my years. I did some of college. Then I started my business that I was working. And you're inside, unless you work a job that's outside, I don't know. But you're inside, you're confined to something at 11 a.m. I've never seen 11 a.m. like that profound before. So I'm walking my dog like, wow, this is amazing. This is what it looks like. Like this is freedom. Like I just remember that. It was literally the next day after I quit my job. It was such a sunny day. The birds was tweeting and whistling, and it was just an amazing day. But going deeper than that, the flexibility to have my own schedule, the flexibility to, if my kid is sick, I'm not asking somebody, do you mind if I go pick up my child? She's sick at school. I gotta ask you to take care of my child if I'm sick or whatever the case may be. I control my hours. I could grind this day, don't grind this day, whatever it takes. And then, I also love ECommerce. I can work from anywhere. I can do anything. It's just the amount of freedom that comes with owning a business and being a business owner is amazing, okay? Obviously, it comes with some hard work, and the grind is real. And we talk about the grind on plenty of episodes. But this one right here, we just go stunt on all the good stuff, okay? So we talking about all the good stuff. So yes, my freedom is on a beach somewhere. I could be on a beach typing on my laptop. Sales could be coming on. I have that freedom. You do not have that. if you work a job. You might think you do. I don't care what your job is. In the words of the great Dame Dash, do you have a boss? Do you have a boss? Okay, so that's what it comes down to. Like straight up, that's what it is. And I love that of being a business owner. Okay, can never take that away. Number 2 is control your own destiny. I love the fact that I can control my destiny. I love that. Honestly, this was one of the main reasons why I started my business that I currently have today, and why I really went for it hard, because I just saw myself when I was working the job I was working. I was making decent money, and I was kind of slowly getting there. But I'll never forget when I decided I need to take this leap of faith. I was like, I just got married, and I was like, we wanted to buy a home one day and do all this type of stuff. I wanted to all the stuff they talk about on TV shows and just the American dream and all that good stuff. But I just saw how long it was going to take. And we had just got our first child and all this, money just going out the door and daycare and all this type of stuff. But I was like, if you follow the rules and take a little paycheck and you save this amount, you pay yourself first and you save your money, then you pay your bills and you save. And I was just saying, like, golly, I ain't got time to just keep saving. $100 here, $200, maybe $500, maybe $1,000. I got a bonus. I'll save that $1,000. I'm saving $20, saving whatever. Just save. I didn't have time for all that. Okay. I told myself I needed to go like this to shoot up and go like that quicker than they would take me to just ease this thing along. That was my mentality. Okay. I needed to control the amount of money I was making. I remember with the job I was working before I started my business as well. I remember having my own ideas, literally make the business $150,000 in new revenue. And I'm getting paid the same hourly rate. Like, I see it. At that point, I was like my boss's right-hand man. And I'm like, I see the money go in. I see it. I see what happened. Matter of fact, he was happy about it. He was like, hey, look at me killing it. Whoop. Did he give me a bonus? Did he do anything? I mean, maybe if he took care of me, maybe I would still be there. But who knows? But like, I specifically remember that. And I specifically remember like, nope, I could do this. I'm better than this. The direction, I can control everything about the business, the culture, everything about everything I can control. I am in control of that. I'm not looking for nobody. Nobody's telling me nothing. I am in control of my full destiny. I know this is all about hype and love and everything that's good about a business owner, but I can never not keep it 100 with y'all, because that's what we do here at the 9%. And honestly, like, this year for my business, like, it started off a little shaky for 2024. And it's like, we've been killing it. And I'm always paranoid that like everything's going to fall apart. Everything's going to hit the fan. Everything's going to fall. Like we can have one bad month and we go down. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're trending down. We're going to be go down. And you hear stories about layoffs and you hear stories about businesses closing and whoop. Like anybody goes bankrupt. And I'm always like, oh my gosh, that could be me. Who could that be? But you know what? The thing I love, I had to snap out of it and just say, you know what? I love the fact that I could like say, you know what? We need to make more money. We need to boost our revenue. Let's brainstorm and figure this thing out. Let's figure out how to make more. Let's figure out how to do whatever. Let me figure out how to make more income for myself. I love that versus walking into my boss's office and say, hey, can you give me 25 cents more? Can you give me 50 cents more? If you got $1 more, oh, you about to stay at the company for 10 more years. Like, I love the fact that I can just control what I want to control. If I fail, I fail. If I succeed, I succeed. Like, I love that. I love it. Okay? That's all I can say. Number 3. Give me another sip here. The number 3 thing about why business is better than a job is financial flexibility. Okay? I don't want to make it, again, we're talking about good things. I'm always skewed to keep it real with y'all. Like, I want to keep it real with y'all. But we're talking, okay, the financial flexibility that I have that I love the most is that I remember when the times was rough for a brother. You know, you're young in years and you're coming up. And maybe some of y'all never experienced this stuff, but I came from the bottom and got my way to the top. Or I'm still trying to climb to the top. But I started dang near from the bottom, okay? And I remember like little things, like I'm so humble and I have so much empathy for other people in the world and just respect from where I came or where I'm at today, where I always think about little things. Like, I remember days where I had to take out a check cashing advance, you know, a payday loan. And oh my goodness, a payday loan is the worst loan you could ever have in the history of loans. Why they are legal, I do not know why they're legal. But I sure enough caught up in the trap, you know, going there for my little payday loan, paying my 100 and something interest rate, going there on payday saying, and they hit me with a smile. Do you want to reload today? I'm like, yes, I do. Here's your $55. Here's my $200. I'll be back in 2 weeks. And I do it again and do it again. If anybody ever been in the little payday cash check cycle, you know what I'm talking about. Horrible. I love the fact now that I have access to capital. Now, granted, does it take good credit and all this other type of stuff? Yeah, it does take that, but we're not talking about that. I love the fact that I have so many ways to get capital at this point. If I needed to get a loan, if I needed to, whatever, like I have the best rates. When COVID happened and stuff was hitting the fan, who was getting the shaft? The W-2s out there. Them employees was getting the shaft. But for the business owners, they was making all the programs in the world for us. Because, you know, they thought the trickle down system was going to work. You keep me running. I'm going to pay my employees and keep them on staff and blah, 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 blah. But the whole point of the matter is the flexibility comes to me. When we got our home and we had a mortgage, I was able to talk to my lender and he knew I was a business owner. He was like, hey, Steve, show me your taxes before you file them. Let me make sure, you know, you needed to say this, to afford this, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Can you do that if you have a W-2? No, you can't. Okay? This is your salary. This is your fixed income. This is what you made, period. Even if you get a bonus and you work overtime, they still don't ever calculate the same. Oh, do you have history of overtime for like 2 years or 3 years? How can we average our overtime? Because you might not have overtime tomorrow. Like all this type of stuff. My financial flexibility is crazy. I'm building wealth here. I have the potential to control and to grow my income, to grow my wealth, to grow my assets. Everything I want to do is there and the flexibility is there. And so I remember the days of being a regular W-2 employee, and I know the days of my current days. And trust me, it can't even compare. It can't even compare. Like when you get to the point where you're owning a business, and hopefully, God willing, you'll get to like maybe a year in, 2 years in, another door opens. And it's like, all you have to do is show some profitability, show whatever, and businesses, banks, whatever, lending, all type of stuff is able to give you these opportunities and opportunities to keep on growing. They want to see you grow. It is the American dream. And you know what the American dream is also? It's number 4 on our list, okay? It's the American dream of ownership. America is built on ownership. Everything about it, okay, is built on ownership. It's built on commerce. It's built on... I love the fact that I built something that is now an asset. I can pass it on to my kids. I can give them what I built. It's a vehicle of something. The tax laws, everything, it benefits ownership, okay? Ownership. Like when you're a W-2, you have a regular job, you fill out your little form, what do they call it, a W-9? This is how you get taxed. You ain't got no options. You better hope you got a 401k. You better hope if you got extra money, maybe you got a house and some interest rate. I mean, they changed them tax laws recently. What else can you hope for? IRA account. I mean, whatever you can do, hopefully some retirement. All you have is a retirement plan. That's it. Me, taxes, man. We can expand, we can grow. They give us tax breaks for that. Whatever Donald Trump is getting, whoever is getting, I'm getting it too. Okay, there's nothing y'all ain't getting that I'm not getting. That's straight up. Okay, so when I'm voting or I hear these debates and we have a presidential race coming up in 2024. When I'm hearing all these people, I'm like, yep, I feel you. Okay, I see it. And if the opposite party wins or this party win, and somebody reaps the benefit of it, from a business standpoint, you best believe. I don't care if you're Apple, you're Facebook, or you're Perfect Tux, or you're the mom and pop shop, or you own a donut shop. You can get it too, because America is built for all that. Like, oh my goodness, it's the American dream to build something from scratch, okay, and build it into something. Like, that is amazing that we can do this here. Like, we have opportunity, and everything about the American dream is like supports that opportunity. So you really get to see life for what it's worth, being in America and all the laws and everything that's written when you are reaping the benefits of it. Trust me, okay? I've already talked about the financial freedom, but like I just can't get by of like the twists and turns that I have the ability of doing now. Versus when I worked at a regular job and had a W-2, there's just one way of getting it. It just is what it is, okay? American dream, I love it. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, okay, number 5, is just, if you can't even see the passion in me, I don't even know what's going on. But number 5 is, I love the hustle. I really do. Like, I love this. I would not have it any other way. Like this is what I was born to do. God gave me this skill set. Like he knew exactly what he was doing when he built me. Like real talk. Like I love this. I love the challenge. I already spoke earlier about, oh, we're having a challenging year. Oh, things could be going down. Oh, how can we figure it out? What can we do? What can we blah, 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 blah. I love that. I love that sink or swim feeling. Like, that has allowed me to accomplish so much. It's allowed me to have my freedom. It's allowed me to control my destiny. It's allowed me to have my financial flexibility. All of the challenge and the hustle and the grind has allowed all this stuff to happen. You know, oh my gosh. I love building something and then seeing the results of it. Like with me in e-commerce, I love, and I talk to my team all the time. I'll talk to anybody about this. When I like have an idea and I do something on our website and people move and act exactly how I wanted them to act, or if I change something and like it brings in more income, I'm like, woo, I know how to do this stuff. Woo, I'm good at this e-commerce. I love that. Okay. I'm a high risk, high reward type of guy. I love that I could risk it all and bet on black and win $1 million. But could I lose $1 million? Yes, I could. But again, we're keeping it positive over here. We only talk about the positives right now. If you're looking for the even kill, trust me, we got plenty of other videos for you to watch, okay? And I'll break it down for sure. But for real, I just love the hustle and the grind of owning a business. It's been the hardest thing I've ever done, but it's also been the most rewarding thing I've ever done. And I'll tell you one thing, if stuff ever hit the fan and we're going down and down and down, who you think is going to be laid off first? You think it's going to be me? No disrespect to my employees that currently work at Perfect Tux and everything is going well, but you never hear the CEO getting laid off. Tell you that. I mean, he might get fired from the board, but you never hear him getting laid off. Tell you that. They had to do budget cuts and they cut the CEO's job. Or they cut the business owner job. You never see that. So if I ever had to cut and start off scratch, start with my box and go back to the grind where I was wearing multiple hats and doing customer service, shipping everything, talking to everybody, I have the option to do that. You can't cut me off. I cut myself off, okay? I love it. I love being in business, okay? So this is the pro business video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, put in the comments why you love being a business owner, okay? I love to see it. What has being a business owner brought to you in your life, okay? Till next time, we'll catch you on the 9% show. Peace. See you later.